The early 2000s. 9/11 ravaged the nation. Daniel Powter thought he would sustain success with more than one song. And our fashion was, and I can't stress this enough, completely in the shitter. We were stuck between the cheesy radness of the 90s and the nihilistic pissant mediocrity of today. Early 2K was an awkward puberty that no other decade has had to endure. Every cultural facet was imbued with confusion, and Hollywood was no exception. Sure, 2K brought us fantastic films, but for every Lord of the Rings, Shaun of the Dead, and Old Boy, there was... Question. You ever thought to yourself, I'd like to watch a horror movie? A horror movie without horror. And have you also thought, I'd like to watch a horror movie featuring werewolves without werewolves? Have you ever been in that fucked up state of mind? Then Wolves of Wall Street is your kind of movie. We are going to take a peek at this magical film, because this bitch ain't suffering alone. The movie opens with a full-on rape of the senses. This is not his theme song. This is a fucking panic attack.
Are you having an anxiety attack right now? I've asked you to sit back so you can open your lungs up.
Call ADE, attention deficit editing. Ooh, look at that building, but that moon though. That building got hips, and that moon, well, the sweet suffering. Anyway, this guy gets chased down the block by stock wolf sounds for some reason, where the bad editing follows closely behind, and then he gets ripped apart by a group of growly shadows. It's important you remember the scene because important. Then we meet the protagonist arriving in New York from his hometown of Mountain Dew Commercial, Michigan. He's there to pursue his dream of becoming a stockbroker. And if you couldn't already tell from his Bugle Boy jeans aesthetic, he's a nice boy.
You are such a nice boy.
He's a nice boy. So apple-cheeked and twitchy-faced. I hope he becomes a stockbroker like he's always wanted.
You always wanted to be a broker. Pretty much my entire life. Yeah, but you've got no experience.
Oh no. I'm not too well versed on stockbroker qualifications. From what I've learned doing research, aka watching a DVD of Boiler Room, is either you can acquire a degree in business and economics, or you can study to take the Series 7 test. So did he just not master the subjects needed for his lifelong dream? Or is this movie so dumb they didn't even consider the existence of the Series 7 test? It's the riddle of the Sphinx. He's broken down, disillusioned, so he goes to have a drink where he meets his love interest. I use the term loosely because they're together all but 2 chemistry-less minutes before he wants to share conditioner with her. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with her hair?
So this is really what you want to do with your life?
Oh, who could be conjuring that hip-hop bass line, I wonder?
I used to hustle on the block with the flu in the rain. Half dead, I said too true for the game. Getting my shoes stained, collecting debts, issuing pain.
Because the first thing one thinks of when hearing hip-hop is leathery-ass Eric Roberts leading a group of smarmy J. Crew centerfolds. And the cringe only gets thicker from here. Not only are Eric Roberts and his troupe part of the most well-known brokerage firm in the US that happens to be hiring, Doc Brownhair has a history with him and hooks Bugle Boy up with an interview.
She used to date one of our brokers.
What a twist!
Oh, and their brokerage firm is called, you ready for this? The Wolf Brothers.
Come on, man.
Because why be subtle when you can piss directly into the audience's mouth?
She's great. Bangable, isn't she?
Excuse me?
I said bangable, isn't she?
He's a nice boy.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
This is a predatory business. In order to survive, you identify what you want and go after it. Screw anyone who gets in your way.
I am Hollywood interpretation of successful capitalist white man. So after the film quite literally gives us the finger, what is that hand gesture? Bugle Boy does a celebratory dance to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack.
Yes, thank you, God!
Outstanding. The next day, Bugle Boy attends orientation, hosted by Ancornio Sabato Jr. and his majestic eyebrows.
A family member dies? Too bad. This is your family now. We're your clan. your pack.
Ben Affleck's pep talk from Boiler Room was more subtle.
Act as if you got a 9-inch cock, okay? Act as if.
Better goddamn love the money. Because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Because we're wolves. Grr.
You better be willing to claw, bite, and scratch your way to the top.
Honestly, shut the fuck up. The next day, he's working for the Wolf Brothers, taking tickets, fetching coffee, in a place that can only be described as the room where REM and Meatloaf keep their music video set pieces. And what the fuck is this editing? Can you back up, please? Your T-zone is giving me the T-virus.
You work hard, you play hard. Steak tartare. Try it. It's a delicacy.
It seems to be a delicacy only in cheesy horror movies.
Oh, yes. Steak tartare.
That was legitness.
It's after midnight. Eric Roberts lurking in the dark.
But the key to life is this. Focus on what you want, seek it out, and attack. Nothing else matters. You want to be like us? You've got to be a predator.
Is this a Weinstein production? Later on, Bugle Boy asks Strawberry Short Bus on a date, but she rejects him. She's completely sworn off dating brokers because her ex was one, and the job, quote, changed him. She gives him a pity walk home, and then he proceeds to nag her again.
Why can't we just start out being friends?
Because you probably have a lot of friends, and then who am I? But some guy who wanted something more, and you said no.
I said no if you were going to be a broker.
I don't accept that.
See, you brokers are always relentless.
Those brokers, known for their relentless pursuit of chicks who resemble carrots. All right, this is where the movie starts to get, how do I say this? Unintentionally gay. Where are these wolf noises coming from? They're dicks? Does this Broadway production of Magic Mike pack Beats pills in their matching Fruit of the Looms? This is embarrassing for all parties involved.
Really, nigga?
Alright, so 5 guys going down on 2 women in the most constricting chairs known to man. How are they all supposed to get some pussy? And now they're having a neck-nuzzling cunnilingus ritual, I think. Fuck it, next scene. Later on, Bugle Boy is off to work again, and because he worked so hard in the leftover footage from the last work montage, he's officially inducted into the Wolf Brothers. Everyone goes out to celebrate, and Leatherface's performance gets a little bit hammier than usual.
This right here is your bonus. $1,000 for every shot you finish. 1, 8. Yeah.
2 more.
Just go for number 9. Number 9.
Haha, number 9. Number 9. The number of past due bills that made me take this script. Number 9. The evening's festivities wrap with a nice piss off a roof.
Taking a piss.
Piss. Before retiring, Leatherface and the boys leave Bugle Boy with a parting gift. A gift normally associated with vampires. Fuck it. So he gets his stupid ring and starts using his wolf-like abilities to strong-arm grannies into investing in beachfront property that doesn't exist. I guess, I don't know how being a stockbroker works. And now he's balling out of control at the expense of his soul, snatching up the finest keychains, the most cubic of zirconias, and wearing the devil's wardrobe. Dark trench coat, Kangol, early 2000s headset with the quality of a drive-through intercom. Honestly, what is he wearing? What is he doing? The only ones permitted to rock the Kangol are LL Cool J, Samuel Jackson, or just any older black man. As if we weren't subjected to enough pain, Fuckboy starts twirling in the streets to the shittiest editing I've ever seen. Dear God, fuck me. Blessedly, it quickly cuts away to Leatherface expressing disapproval of Fuckboy and Carrot Top's relationship. Apparently, she used to give him that Alpo pussy.
That's a bit awkward for me. And I think it's probably best if you, stay away from it.
Weren't you practically egging him on to fuck her earlier?
Bangable, isn't she?
It doesn't matter, it's just a weak plot point to cause more romantic drama, and it goes absolutely nowhere.
I'm on fire.
You feel it, don't you? That thing. You can't explain, but you're inside their head.
Can you explain why your barber cuts you like Florence Henderson? Shit, it hits maximum weirdness right now. Eric Roberts starts antagonizing Fuckboy again, but that's not what stands out in this scene. It's how he goes about it.
Every second of every day, I make money.
You need some Claritin? What the fuck was that all about?
I own you.
You don't own me.
No. I own everything in here.
How does piss prove ownership? Exactly. Oh yeah, I forgot. This movie's really fucking gay.
Why are you writing me?
Writing you?
Yes, you are witnessing Eric Roberts piss on a young man. And the worst part is that it rips off another wolf-centered horror film.
Are you crazy? No. I'm just marking my territory. And you got in the way.
Now, here's the fundamental differences between these scenes. Jack Nicholson's urination exploration was showing how far removed he was from humanity. The more wolf-like he became, the less and less he respected basic human boundaries. And while that scene was mostly played for laughs,
Suede shoes. Asparagus.
Wolf of Wall Street takes it dead fucking seriously.
Go make me some money.
As if whipping your dick out and pissing in your own fucking hallway is the ultimate act of supervillainy. So after getting a big whiff of
asparagus,
Fuckboy starts spazzing out.
What's happening to me? Nothing. This is not nothing!
This is really bad editing!
Jeff.
You turn off your douchey Asian tattoo? We now see Fuckboy at the precipice of his transformation, sniffing around high-class whores and eating the steak tartare.
Well, it's fantastic.
That means he's a wolf now, even though steak tartare is a delicacy for humans too, so it's kind of fucking stupid. Then Leatherface throws out some more wolfy diatribes because if you haven't noticed, in spite of not seeing one furry, four-legged monster in this film, they are wolves.
It's time you realize, Jeff, you are a predator now. Instead of gathering food, turn your instincts towards the almighty dollar.
What is the correlation between wolves and money obsession? I don't remember David from American Werewolf in London massacring people before lifting their wallets. Haha, your boy about to fetch a new pair of J's.
You're changing, little by little. Maybe you find you have a newfound affinity for red meat. Or maybe you can hear things.
Like my ass cheeks clapping because I'm dommy thick.
Or smell things.
Like my hot piss.
asparagus.
Do you feel that surge coursing through your body? Can you feel it? Makes you want to break out. Let your emotions carry you.
The homoeroticism is so overwhelming, he flees to the rooftop. Again, where he flashes back to horrible images of the Kangol. Eyebrows comes up and talks him down.
Don't be scared. I'll take care of you, show you what you need. You won't believe how fantastic it can be.
Why are you gay?
Is that I smell?
Pheromones. If we're happy, we give off a certain kind. Angry, a different kind. Aroused, even a different kind.
Okay, so you mean we give off a different pheromone for every emotion? Is that what you meant to say? Was the screenwriter sleep deprived when he wrote this? I don't know how else to explain this next part other than Eyebrows explains wolf rules to Fuckboy, and it's like, there's cringe abound. I can't believe it's not cringe. It's cringe-rich syrup. It's so fucking bad.
Everything we are is because of our leader. Draw on the power of the alpha male.
The alpha male?
The alpha male.
This is a secret of success. This is who you are. You are now one of the wolves of Wall Street.
He said it! He said it! Then they go trolling New York City, sniffing out women on the streets. And yes, it's as creepy as it sounds, but the dialogue enhances the experience.
Tell me about her. Is she single?
Yes. She's recently broken up.
Wolves sticking their nose so far up a woman's ass they can smell her Facebook profile.
The one on the right is looking. She's available.
And the other one?
I get nothing.
She's gay.
What? What?
We're gonna go talk to them. She may not like men, but she wants me.
Yes, wolves are very well known for getting women to relinquish their God-given sexuality and distaste for corny niggas and kangols because pheromones. Are we sure this film wasn't written by a 15-year-old pickup artist with rabies? Or Riley Dennis? Hey yo, there's a couple of yuppies having an orgy outside my pizzeria. Fuckboy wakes up with a case of arthritis. If he's not gonna transform, don't show symptoms of a transformation. You know what movie you're making. Speaking of which... So a gay guy wearing patent leather and body glitter down to fuck any random dude whose face he can't even see. He went after him? I thought the wolves of Wall Street only feasted on thoughts. Is gayness a sign of bad lycanthropy? Should we just throw the whole wolf out? Blow on the wolf and put it back in? Yeah, so after going a little broke back, he meets his girlfriend at some chick's party. I'd usually ignore anything falling under romantic subplot, but them pheromones start kicking in.
This is Jeff.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I feel like I practically know you.
So he's not a set of acting classes then.
A lot of beautiful women here tonight, huh? Like to bang me a few of them, know what I mean?
Okay, that was a random awkward conversation. What was the point of that? Oh, okay, I see.
You're trying to bang her, aren't you?
Chill out, man. We're just having a conversation, okay?
No, you weren't!
Jeff, we were just talking.
He was trying to play you!
Like an early Nintendo Wii! Aggressive and inefficiently! He comes down with a case of the bubble guts before Jared from Subway tries to start some shit. Oh my god, that's the dude who played Uber Michael Jackson from that episode of SVU.
Wow.
Carrot Top discovers the terrible truth that her boyfriend is a gay with Sharpie squiggles on his face. Terrifying. Despite the Dutch angle debilitating her range of movement, she makes her way back to the apartment when Fuckboy gives her a monstrous hickey. Seriously, that's not even close to being a bite. Wolves are supposed to be savagely violent creatures of the night, not furries with Lyme disease. Carrot Top reveals her dead boyfriend, the dead yuppie from earlier, was killed by the Wolf Brothers. Duh.
Those monsters. You're one of them. You wanted to be like them.
I'm sorry, if you knew they killed your ex, why would you then proceed to refer him to their firm? Why?
I didn't want this.
I didn't want to have a stroke. It just happened. So they agree the only way to stop this hack chicanery is to kill the alpha wolf.
You know anywhere we can find any silver bullets?
Oh, God. Carrot gave him a silver pen as a gift earlier in the film, which of course is what they need to take down the alpha. Why didn't I mention this earlier? Because fuck you. If you didn't see this obvious schlock coming, you don't deserve the right to vote. Fuckboy tells Eyebrows he wants outs. Of course, it doesn't go well.
I want him dead by nightfall.
Because it sounds cooler and foreboding. We could easily kill him now, but being a slave to cliches is just part of being a wolf, baby. Hey, honey, remember our conversation on easily kidnapped morons in cinema? I want you to know I'm so sorry for applying that to you, baby.
Wasn't that sweet? Hello, Jeff.
Oh, of course, pale, veins poking out of the skin, very werewolf-like. A fucking plus. Yeah, you get the gist. Eyebrows has his girl, and the only way he can get her back is through one last showdown.
You can't think you're leaving her alive.
Where Leatherface has a hilarious death. And they'll inevitably reveal...
This is my pack. With the alpha?
I didn't see that clever twist coming. But wait a second. If Caterpillar Brows was alpha the whole time, why was Eric Roberts acting like he was in charge? You're telling me all that piss he let out was for nothing? That was fraudulent piss? Y'all see this shit? Their ultimate weapon is a fucking pen. Carrot Top just effortlessly overpowers two superhuman wolf twunks. Yeah, this is where we're at right now. You'd think it was over.
Miss me?
But it isn't. Fuckboy and Eyebrows start fighting, and Carrot Top finishes him off with one tiny stab to the neck with her bougie Bic pen.
Well, that's one way of quitting.
Shut the fuck up before I put you in my salad. Now y'all should keep that just in case. Like, he just stabbed him in the neck a little bit. You fucking pricked him. You really think he's fucking dead? You barely even nicked the carotid. Where you going? Fucking stab him in the eye. Come back, bitch.
What a twist.
Don't play with me when it comes to my money.
Let me turn it up. Cause what I had to do to get this loot ain't funny. Honestly, I kind of dig this shit, low key. I think this song should play every time YouTube demonetizes a video.
Cause what I had to do to get this loot ain't funny. So don't trip.
But yeah, that was The Wolves of Wall Street. What else can be said? Bad acting, terrible editing. I've seen movies with worse editing, but it's still in the top 5. Turns out the director of this film has directed several Lifetime movies. Movies usually called like The Bad Teacher or The Other Friend or like The Middling Acquaintance, shit like that. If you want to experience the horror for yourself, the movie's available to rent on YouTube, and it's available for free on YouTube. That's just the duality of YouTube summed up right there. The movie is terrible, but it's funny. I had a blast watching this. It fails on so many levels, but you will enjoy watching it. I promise that. But that's all I have to give for now. I have to go cleanse my palate with American Werewolf in London and possibly The Howling. I'll see you guys much later.